Hello everybody, my name is Eglantine and welcome back after an extended hiatus to video do's and don'ts. Today we're going to be talking about how to make a good main character. This is a pretty hard thing that it does take some time to figure out and to do. And don't worry if you're in the middle of a series, you can always improve your main character. First of all, most series have one main character, but you can use 2 or more main characters. However, it's often harder to give more than one main character the amount of character development and screen time they deserve. So keep that in your head as you figure out your story and your main characters. One of the most important things to remember is to make sure your character is relatable. People don't want to watch a character that's perfect because they can't relate to them. This isn't just about your character's abilities and personality, it's also about how they interact with the world. If your character gets everything they want and never encounter any difficulties, well, that's not a good series and that's not a good story. Another part of making sure your character is relatable is don't make your character what you would be like if you were perfect. Let's have an example. I'm going to make a series. So let me think, who will my main character be? If my name were Lauren, maybe my main character should be named Laura. I'm not good in school. I get straight A's and I'm on honor roll. I really want a boyfriend. I get all the boys at school. Everyone wants to date me. Oh my gosh, I love this character so much. Oh, but I have to give her some flaws, so I'll give her a health problem, but that doesn't matter. She's still my character and she's perfect. Don't go criticizing in the comments or I'll be so mad. So don't make your character a perfect version of yourself or how you want yourself to be. It just makes it harder for you to develop them so that they can change throughout the series. My helpers also brought up another point. If you're going to give your character a health problem, be it diabetes or cancer or a mental illness or autism or whatever, do your research, okay? If you misrepresent someone who has a health problem, that's just makes you look bad. So in your journey to make your character more relatable, you've got to think about some things about your character. For example, what do they want to be when they grow up? Do they know exactly what they want to be? Do they have no idea and it stresses them out? What are their motivations? What do they worry about? What kind of problems do they have at school or at home? Try writing down your character's backstory. You don't need to go into all the details, but figure out what was their childhood like and what happened when they were a teenager. Did they experience any losses? What were their childhood friends like? These can help you figure out what had the biggest impact on your character so that you can figure out how events in your series are going to affect them. I recently saw a video
where the main character woke up and announced that she was going to be late for school, so she better get ready. Then she proceeded to go brush her fur, brush her teeth, shower, get on a nice collar, and this took about a little under 2 minutes. And then she goes eat breakfast with her dad, who tells her some stuff about her mom. And then she goes to school and she talks to her friend about how nervous she is that it's the first day of school. And all of this takes about 5 to 6 minutes before we actually get to the most important element of the story, which is when they get to class. But the video creator didn't decide to start there. They added 5 to 6 minutes of filler. That did not get me invested in the main character. I decided to skip through all that to see the most important part of the video.
You don't want to do that to your viewers. If you start off with your main character doing boring stuff and not showing off their personality, the viewers are just going to click right out. They might not even watch your video. Your character needs to show their personality. If your story is about how your character gets bullied, maybe you start off with them walking into school and getting bullied. Then show how they react.
We don't want to see them getting up and getting ready for school if that's not going to show us what they're like.
Make your character proactive. What I mean by this is, make them do things. If your character just sits around and the problems come to them, then we don't get to see a lot of their character necessarily, and it's not interesting to the viewers. But if they're out there doing things, well, that can be quite different. Let's take an example.
Oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. Hey Hey, guess what, best friend? Oh, what is a best friend? Well, Michael, he just broke up with his girlfriend, Jessica. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Yeah, maybe he can be your boyfriend. Oh, awesome. I already talked to him, actually, and he's gonna come over and ask you if you want to date. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's so awesome. Yeah.
Or...
Oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. I guess I better see if any of the boys in school are available. Oh, Michael, he's having problems with Jessica. Maybe he'll be my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, you won't believe what just happened. What? Michael broke up with Jessica. Oh, really? Are you serious? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I should go ask him if he wants to be my boyfriend. Hey, Michael, I heard about your breakup with Jessica. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, she cheated on you? That's horrible. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, you think I'm cute? Oh, thank you so much. Michael, can we go on a date? Just one date. Oh, thank you so much. Where do you want to go? Well, there's a new movie coming out, and that might be fun. What do you think? Oh, okay. Talk to you later, Michael.
In the second situation, we got to see our character go after what she wanted. Not only that, but it gave her an opportunity to show off her character in a conversation. The information might have come to her initially, but she took that information into her own hands and did something with it. So, to wrap up everything I said in this video, find out what motivates your character. Figure out their backstory. Figure out all those little things about them that make them tick, and figure out how to use that in your series. Make your character active. Make them go after what they want, and make sure that they show their personality doing it, so your audience can get invested in them. Speaking of invested, make sure that your character is not perfect, and that they have substantial flaws. Not just physical flaws, but personality flaws. That they lie too much, or they're mean to people, or maybe they're too stubborn, or too set in their ways. And don't rely on stereotypes for your main character, unless you're going to twist it up in a certain way, and even then I'd strongly discourage it. If you've got any questions, as always, comment down below and I'll try to answer them. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe please. It means a lot. I guess that's just about it. I'm Eglantine, signing out. See you in the next video, everyone, and remember to let your light shine. Bye!